typical Blues Jets, just kind of grind away and not much room out there.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some familiarity with how each other play stemming from last year, but both teams, I think, are in a position where they got to find their game and try and build something. And so we were expecting it to be a tight game, a physical and intense game, and I think that was definitely it.
How did that first period, particularly those 3 shifts in a row where you hem them in, how did that set you guys up for the game to follow?
That was great. Gave us some confidence. They didn't go in, but when you can spend some time in the ozone and not only that, but create grade A chances, get some confidence for the group. And our first periods haven't been great lately, so to kind of go out there and create some momentum was huge for us and kind of leaked into the rest of the night.
Take us through your goal.
I mean, it looked like a little turnover in the corner, and Tomer put some pressure on him, and we know he can make those plays, so I just jumped up, and I don't know, it sounded like Suits was coming too, so one of us had to grab it, but yeah, great play by him, and I just tried getting it off as quick as possible.
I know we talked to you a little bit about your offense this year, but you feel like you're in a groove, finding the right spots and stepping in the lanes?
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to get shots through and be aggressive, shooting the puck and just being ready. Our forwards can make some plays, so just stay ready and be in a good position for them when they create turnovers, and there's always luck involved.
As well, that's a team that likes to get traffic at the net. Were you just fighting through being able to see pucks, and how much of that did the guys do a good job of clearing that from the net?
Yeah, I think it was more the guys. They did great. That's been an emphasis of ours as of late to win the net fronts, and yeah, we were great at boxing out. I saw most pucks tonight, and yeah, they did a great job.
How much does it mean to you to beat your hometown team at this point in your career?
All wins are nice. Yeah, it's obviously nice to beat them, and they've obviously become a rival of ours, and that was tough the last time we played them. So yeah, that was extra motivation for us, and yeah, it's just good to get win the night.
Well, Monty said this morning that you earned this opportunity to start 3 games in a row. What's it like to earn the coaching staff's kind of vote of confidence to get back out there?
Yeah, I'm just grateful. Every day here is a great day, and whether I'm playing or not, it's it's a great opportunity, and it's a blessing to wear the blue note, and yeah, just happy I can contribute.
And what's that do for you in terms of kind of getting some traction? I mean, you don't start 3. I think it was your first time in your career. Just to be able to get that many, what does it do for you to be able to get out there and see that much action?
Yeah, it's nice. Obviously, you want to go to compete and battle with the boys, and yeah, it's nice. I'm a competitor. I want to play, and yeah, it was it's super important, and yeah, it's just nice to get a win.
Just to follow up on that, does it mean more after a game like you had the last time out, where it maybe wasn't your best game, but they still go back to you and kind of reward them?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, not the best outing, but yeah, like I said, grateful that I was given the opportunity, and yeah, I just wanted to go out and work hard and give my team the best chance to win. So yeah, just super grateful.
Typical Blue Jets, grinding, physical, not much room out there. Kind of what you expected.
I don't know if. It's hard to know what to expect the way the season has gone, to be honest. It was nice to see the way we started the game, the way we did compete. It did turn into the playoff-type game that wasn't as physical as the playoffs, but it was physical for this regular season, that's for sure.
How much did those 2-3 shifts in a row in the first period where you kind of have all those chances, how did that set up the rest of your game?
I think it gave us confidence that playing to the goal line and being connected offensively, that if our defensemen were active, especially our weak side defensemen, that we could have some offensive success. And I liked the way we managed the puck tonight. There wasn't a lot of turnovers. We made sure that we went through the neutral zone with speed, and we didn't have a play. We, again, went to the goal line.
What were your impressions of Bergen and specifically his passes that he made?
Yeah, some high-end passes. The backhand one, that's high-end vision there to send in Dvorsky on the breakaway, and then the slip play he makes in the offensive zone to Suter, who almost stuffs it in on the weak side. And a couple of more really connected passes. You can tell he has really good vision, supports pucks really well, so that was really good. And I thought Stenberg was really responsible and good puck support. Again, he's just someone, his intelligence keeps the team connected. We don't get too spread apart. He puts the brakes on. He has really good habits, stops, comes right back to the house. Made some really good reads on our penalty kill and in our D-zone coverage, too. So I thought it was a really good start to his career.
In your career, have you ever put many 20-year-olds making their debut on the PK?
No, but we saw it in training camp that this is a real smart player. His details are really good. His stick's in the right place. He makes it predictable for his other teammates about where the puck should go so you can anticipate. And that just helps us spend less time in our D zone or helps us clear pucks on the penalty kill.
What's the name of Justin Faulk to contribute offensively the way he has so far?
I think he, he has physical gifts of skating, of going past forwards when we transition to offense. He joins the play. He reads the play really well and joins it really well, whether it's in the O-zone or off the rush. And then he's got a lethal shot. And that was a real smart shot, the goal, the game-winning goal, the only goal of the game. Like, just the way he went far side and picked it, it's a high-end goal.
The Dvorsky line, like with Suter and Bergeron, like they seem pretty dangerous. They didn't score, but what kind of made them click? What did you see from their skills?
Again, I talked about being connected, and that means that they're in triangles, right? There's two at the goal line, there's one above them, or there's one down behind the net and two are inside the dots. So that made them really dangerous offensively. I thought they were our best offensive line, and I thought it was because they didn't force plays, and because they didn't force plays, they had a lot of O-zone time, and they seemed to find each other really well. You know, you sometimes you look for chemistry, and they were playing so well, we thought about putting one on each line, and I'm like, well, that's kind of dumb. Why take away your best line offensively, you know? So we just left them together and let them play the whole game together. They were very good for us.
Stymie the Scheifele line, considering they almost had 50% of their goals this year.
Yeah, I think they took it upon themselves to be on the right side of pucks. Didn't give them any odd man rushes. I think they might have had one all game. So they were just on the right side of pucks, and a lot of that is 6 and 55. We get that matchup, and they're long and fast, and they have great sticks, so that really helps the forward line that's being matched up against them.
About facing Winnipeg for the first time since the playoffs and how it's a reminder of how you guys were playing at that point last year. Did you see elements of that team that you saw tonight?
Yeah, I thought the pace of which we played with, transitioning offense to defense, was very evident. I thought how much plays we made in the offensive zone was really good, and a couple of stretch plays too. Like we had a couple of 2-on-1s, and we had the breakaway by Shen that was just very reminiscent, especially of our home games in the neutral zone counters.
Jim, you were saying this morning that you'd like to see how Hofer bounced back from that last game.
Pretty good, eh?
Just what did you see tonight? And got to be glad you gave him another opportunity.
Yeah, just his competitive spirit in blue paint. He seemed to be really in control tonight, and I love the whistles he took. A lot of smart whistles where things might have been going frantic, and he just covered it up so that they didn't have extended O-zone time against us.
Some guys that didn't get a lot of shifts. Did you just shorten the bench in the third period? Or?
Yeah.
At Hofer, kind of big picture, obviously you didn't have the best start to the season, but how impressed have you been in just the way he's rebounded from that to put together a pretty solid month and a half?
Yeah, I mean, it's the type of season he started out having. His first game was unbelievable, and the next couple of starts weren't as unbelievable as that first one. And you worry that it can get in someone's head, but you don't worry about it with Joel Hofer. You don't worry about it with Binner. These guys are really mentally tough. Just the way that they go back to work every day, the next day in practice, they're out there early. They want to get better. They're working with Coach Alexander, our goalie coach, who's excellent. And they just have a really good plan. It's very detailed, and they work. So they work, they feel prepared, so they always feel that they're going to be able to bounce back because they've put the work in.